going on? It's Sunday. We're going to talk about Falcon and the Winter Soldier and some upcoming books that we're working on. So I got a few of our panel members here. Got Cam's bum self. You already know. Later than ever, but we're not going to get started on that. First up, I'm going to introduce Cat 60. So, Cat 60.
It's me.
Yeah.
I'm doing my X Collect, the best imitation of X Collect I can do.
No, man.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
So what's going on, man?
Not much, man. Just got off work, where we talk about everything, shit.
Sweet. All right, well, let's get it going.
All right. We got, I don't know. Yeah, we'll call him a bum. Fuck it.
It is a name what strikes fear into the hearts of anyone what hears it. That's right, it's metaphorical.
Conspiracy, man. How
You're
dare you
conspiracy.
slander me, sir? When do you start the show, sir?
All right. We're going to block you.
No, what's up, man? Let's get it.
I don't know. What's going on? What's new with you?
Same shit, different toilet, man. You know me.
Damn, you still sticking with the toilets?
I mean, I'm a plumber, man.
Shit. All right.
Look, he has no name, sir.
No name. What's up, no name? What's going on?
Big Baby's in the witness protection program right now, so
You just entered the witness protection.
yeah, he's hiding out with Hydra. We don't need.
I'm gonna really download that blue video for you suckers. All right, we'll come back to Big Baby.
We don't need answers, sir.
You guys already know that I'm a rebel. What's going on, Jalen?
How goes it? How goes it? Everybody doing all right out there?
Yeah, man. How you been? What you been up to?
I'm tired, wore out. I was at my mom's working most of the day. Pulled my groin. It's not a good day.
Damn. You ready to sell some books?
Oh yeah.
I pulled my groin today, too.
Oh my
I'm not gonna
god.
get started with that. Big Baby, are you back?
I don't
Not
think
gonna
you
lie.
did it the same way.
What's up, Kevin Bixby? What's going on, brother, man?
Oh, and I know I did it on Metas, but I'm going to do it here too because it deserves it. Huge shout out to Jeff Silversmith and
You
to
bastard.
Who Dat. Jeff Silversmith gave me it was a raffle, so he didn't give it to me. I won it technically, but freaking about the best prize I could ever get for a comic book. Amazing Spider-Man #1, the Golden Record reprint with the record and everything. And then later on that evening, I won Who Dat's. What's it called? The giveaway wheel? Yeah, there you go. The super chat wheel. There you go. So, I mean, crazy day. Crazy day. That was last week. This week's going to be even more fun. I can feel it already.
Is it? I don't feel it.
Really?
I don't ever win shit. You guys don't love me.
Oh, dude, I don't ever win anything. Honest to God, man. That's why I was blown away when I'm like I didn't even watch the giveaway. That's how unoften I win crap. I'm like, yeah.
That's how discouraged you were?
No, I just don't ever win. I never
win Metas will.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I actually go in on Meta's wheel, and I don't win another wheel. So, I mean, it's okay.
Hey,
Hey, if the
at least you won
sun
one
shines on the
wheel
dog's
at
ass,
Posers.
Yep.
I'll
the
give you that.
sun shines on the dog's ass every once in a while.
Oh shit!
That's true. That was
No
my
doubt.
turn. And it was a hell of a turn.
I'm gonna call it my side piece today.
Damn.
Ooh.
What?
Oh.
This nigga says.
What you got to say, Cam? What's your booze in the
Y'all hear me
background?
good?
Side piece. How Spooky gonna say he pulled his groin and he can't chat as if
Okay.
you gotta move around and talk? That's a bullshit
heard-
excuse, Spooky. We don't need answers, sir.
I heard Kevin Bixby will pull your groin muscle for $2.50 and a Marlboro.
Damn, the conspiracy's
Just
still
saying.
alive. Meta's will is rigged.
That's right, man. It's greased to perfection.
J1 was doing so many brain pulls. He pulled his
Man, where's you calling in from? Tokyo?
Shit, something like that.
Oh, you
We
can't
didn't
hear
get it
me?
together.
Man, you
Barely.
sound like you talking on a shoe phone, cuz.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Are you
home.
get
I'll
smart?
see you guys in a bit.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, Max. All right, Maxwell Smart.
Oh shit, Big Baby, you back and alive?
He ain't got no, he's the man with no name. His name is not Big Baby.
Hey, no name.
No name.
No name. You there?
He over there drooling over his pickups from the damn con he went to.
Ah shit.
I hope they still got non-sticky pages when he brings them to the auction.
Oh man. All right, man. So, Cat 60, what you think about the finale of Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
I liked the show. I mean, it was good. I didn't. It definitely started off a lot quicker than WandaVision, but I don't know, man. It's just like any other action thing. I mean, it had no nothing different. Just they're cool specs, I guess. It's so funny. I mean, WandaVision started off so weird, yet I mean, it really had you fucking thinking constantly. What's this all about? What's that all about? And this one kind of, Falcon Winter Soldier. Yay, they go around kicking ass and taking names.
So from what I get,
I'm gonna say though, there's a couple moments there in the last episode that brought tears to my eyes.
So what I'm getting is you prefer
That's more than
a
likely because you
WandaVision-
farted Cat
a
60.
WandaVision versus a Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
What's that?
You prefer a WandaVision versus a Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
I like good storylines that have twists and stuff. I mean, some of my favorite movies are that way. So, but anyways, I did like the last episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier. I think that it was really awesome. I can't remember his name. I don't remember names very well, but they did the tribute at the end to that black
Isaiah Bradley.
Thank you, Isaiah. They gave that memorial to him, and that was freaking stupendous. He deserved every last bit of that. I'm not a big government guy, so I think that that was really kick ass. We got to see the Falcon become Captain America. A hybrid Captain America Falcon. Got to see U.S. Marshal actually change in a way. He became good. He wanted to kill that chick so bad. That's all he had focus on. And then he looked at his Medal of Valor that he had on his shield, and he went over and saved those people that were going to freaking go over the edge. So, I mean, a lot of cool stuff. They could have done without a lot of that speech that happened. I mean, I'm not all about the wokeism, but that's just me. I am not fucking woke.
Come on, man. You're the most woke person I know, Cat 60.
I am
Just want to
not
say what's up
fucking
to
woke.
Harry Seaward. What's going on, brother?
Cat 60 extra woke.
I don't have no woke sauce, bro.
Now we coming up with woke sauce. What's next? All right,
Wokeness.
Big Baby or No Name. Still ain't back.
I think he got murdered, man, right before the show.
Shit, something, man. I mean, don't leave his camera.
Rest in peace to
Alright.
Big Baby.
Well, you did chastise him for his microphone. Maybe he went and killed himself, Meta. It's all your fault.
Oh shit, my bad. Shout out to rest in peace. We're gonna take a moment in silence for our boy Big Baby. We love you.
That was long enough.
Oh shit. J1.
Yeah.
You got? What you think, brother? What's your take on the Falcon and Winter Soldier?
All right. So overall, I give the show a solid B.
Damn, not even an A minus?
No, a solid B.
Okay.
The show as a whole, right? And I have reasons.
I want to hear him.
Well,
Reasons.
I love to hear him. Tell me the
Because
reason.
he's like reasons.
well,
Word.
in all honesty, what are comic books?
Books?
Right? It's a graphic representation of storyline that lets you, let's just say, imagine yourself in a different role in that style, in that situation, reading stories. It's crazy. It's fun. It's enjoyable. Correct?
Yep.
Right. That's the whole purpose of reading and all that and everything else. Oh, hi, honey.
Hello, I'm good.
Hi.
You want to say hi to everybody in the world?
Okay, I
Well,
will.
Miss Price.
Oh my god.
That's Little Miss Price.
Oh.
And there's
Hi.
Hey, little one.
Anyways,
Then I can go.
so
Oh, yes, I do.
the storyline was awesome. I read part of the story, and they followed it along really well for the most part. Agent Sharon Carter. I'm like, oh my god, Power Broker. That's freaking awesome. That was a unbelievable twist and turn. I kind of thought something like that, but then I also thought it was going to end up being the U.S. agents. What? Not agent, but essentially, U.S. agent's agent. Like I really thought she was going to end up being Power Broker, but there.
Well, Sharon Carter was the perfect person to make.
I'm not going to disagree with you, but you took such a wonderful character and made her bad.
Well, the thing is, was she always bad? Because she was on the run, right? She had access to. She had access to all kinds of shit. She's the perfect twist for that position. Now you got to kind of wonder, is she really the power broker, or does she work for the power broker and is the proxy and the proxy for the power broker?
Oh, she's the power broker, hands down. I mean, they literally said it outright. You're the power broker.
And yeah, she would say yes if she's the proxy for the power broker. If she's taking commands to be the power broker.
But it's craziness. But it was, the show was very entertaining and at the same time very political.
Yeah.
I mean, it really was. And I know it's part of life and everyday life, but I don't read comics and watch movies for political agenda. Normally, that was the only thing about it that I didn't like. I mean, why did they have to make such a huge issue about Captain America being black? I had no issue with Captain America being black. He was black in comics. I mean, I get it. It's okay.
It's the thought process that I don't look at the color of the man, but the content of the character.
Yeah.
And but they want to shove that agenda down our throats so much. They're causing division that way.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, really, honestly, why do we need to be in this spot? And why do they have to keep shoving it down our throats? I mean, we get it, all right? You know, bad shit happened 200 years ago or whatever, 150 years ago, and we were the ones that actually freaking stopped it. The rest of the world was still going on, and we fucking put an end to it. You know, and now we're coming down the road. This shit's got to stop. I mean, there's nobody that I know of personally that is the ARP thing.
I know.
You know, and it saddens me, man. That's the only part about the whole show, and I'm in total agreement with you, is the political agendas. They could have done without it.
I kind of seen that in the first episode, dude, when they were talking about this dude couldn't get a loan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
it was throughout the whole show for many, many different reasons.
I'm like, man, not like this, man. Come on, man. Can we just
and
it's not that damn serious, man. Let's just let the man get a house.
The reality is who he was. I think a bank would fucking bend over backwards to get him.
Of course they would, bro.
Yes,
in reality,
absolutely they would be like, "Hey, would you mind being our sponsor?"
Well,
hey,
I mean,
yeah.
basically, it was so woke that it was stupid because, okay, a good analogy and metaphor would be LeBron James not being able to get a loan for a house. Like, let's be fucking kidding. I mean, let's be serious.
He shouldn't be allowed to get one. He's a fucking asshole.
I know, but like in today's world, there's still racist motherfuckers, but ain't nobody. There's not someone who's racist enough that ain't taking really LeBron James's money, like not his type of money.
Yeah.
Like that's just you being asinine, dude. Like nowadays, the color, like it's classism more than it's color. There's motherfuckers that got shit versus motherfuckers that don't got shit. Like the color of racism is green, motherfucker.
But that's my honestly, that's why I give it a bet. That's why I give it a bet.
Because broke people, shit, it don't matter what color you are. If you broke, you get treated the same fucking way.
And Kevin Bixby, I'm 100% agreeance with you. I would love to see a truth.
Yeah, most definitely, man. So
well, that's kind of what they're saying. They're kind of pushing it towards that, right?
Yeah, I would love to see that.
Was some of this storyline actually out of there?
Well, I mean, the way you got to look at it, man, is that it's okay to have political shit in shows and even in comics, but it has to be a comic whose point is that kind of shit. Meaning, like, there's comics, even like X-Men, right? X-Men did it in a way, did the same shit. Did a lot of fucking wokeism or, like, and I'm talking about back in the day. I'm talking about, like, when they brought out the idea of who the X-Men were, like, kind of the dichotomy and playoffs between the characters. All of that shit came from them trying to basically touch on what we're talking about, on issues and concepts that weren't getting talked about, and especially weren't getting talked about like in cartoons or in comics. So there's a way to do it in a way that is not shoving it down your throat. Like Stan Lee, a lot of his characters exemplified different things about the human character, but he didn't come out and tell you, hey, the Hulk is how all humans deal with their anger, or how this Spider-Man is teenage angst. He didn't come out and just tell you that's what the character was, but that's what they were. That's what they personify. But there's a way to do it and tell that story and tell that political thing without it being like gaudy and like I'm saying, to the point where it's like people, that's going to actually make people not listen to your message. If you are trying to get across some kind of message like that, you want to do it in a way that doesn't come across like blatant or obvious or forceful or kind of pushy. You want people to naturally kind of get the idea themselves and feel like they had the idea that you didn't.
Well, that's what advertising is right there.
Yeah.
I mean, 100%. All real advertising back in the 60s and 70s, man, and even late 50s was all like undertone, hidden things of them showing them like product placement and stuff like that, but nobody even talking about it. But like you see the TV families using these products, right? And how amazing of a job it does. Right. But they're not advertising the product, but they're making sure it's seen. You know, it's that underlying kind of stuff that like and hell, freaking tobacco companies and alcohol companies, they're all the same way, man. It's okay. I mean, that's part of how it works. But you don't have to like you said, cram it down our throats. They could have done the show just about the same way without it being so blatant, and everybody would have got the same ideas, the same walk away with the same feelings. This like man, I felt horrible for fucking Isaiah Bradley. Like absolutely terrible.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I mean those were some of the parts that brought tears to my eyes. I mean, and seriously, like, I mean it was emotional. Like
when they talked about the putting all the people in the entertainment camp to keep them safe and everything else, right? You're talking half of the world, right? And what's crazy is this is the real crazy. This is what's happening on Earth. What's happening on all the rest of the planets? Because when he snapped his fingers, it didn't just happen to Earth; it happened everywhere. You know, everywhere. So the big question is when Iron Man snapped his fingers, or snapped his fingers and brought
Thanos.
The other half of the world back?
Yeah, how did that impact all the other worlds where people
did he only snap Earth's people back, or did he snap everywhere back?
Well, based on the way that they told the story, when they snapped their fingers, he just restored it he just undid, or you know what I'm saying, what he did. So I would say that it would have been everywhere, because
right. But who knows?
We don't technically know 100%, but that's the way that they sell it. So like as if he was just reversing everything that he did.
Mm-hmm.
So if he didn't, that would have been damn selfish.
They brought everybody back that was snapped away 5 years prior to that present day.
And the other thing that would be kind of fucked up if he did that would be technically an alternate timeline if he didn't snap everyone back, because all the people that are off planet from the Earth would no longer exist.
So were they brought back exactly where they disappeared from?
I mean, that's something you'd have to ask what's his name, Kevin Feige and them motherfuckers.
Yep.
Like,
because think about it, man. Think about it. How many people out in space were there at that exact time that disappeared out of nowhere?
Yeah, and then who's to say that a lot of those people didn't die when they got snapped back because they were in a position that like they were
immediately ready to die. Yeah,
they're like you're saying. How many people were like when they got snapped, they were piloting something and it like crashed into a star or some shit, and when they got snapped back, their shit wasn't even there anymore.
Yep.
How about this? When people were snapped away and then they get snapped back, maybe they're in a position where somebody else is standing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's so many fucking variables to that shit. Like, who's to say that wasn't even a good outcome? Like I'm saying, because it's kind of like you should have left shit alone, dude, because you have no idea what you did when you re-snapped shit.
It's scary.
So it's like anytime you're playing with that shit, I think that's kind of meant to be one of the driving forces and deeper issues that the questions that everyone's supposed to ask themselves about that is that what really was the best outcome? Like, was it okay with what Thanos did? Like, he did technically the life and shit is about balance, and it's kind of like the shit we're going through here on Earth. I'm not a person that says we should kill a lot of people on the planet, but there is a point at when shit's not sustainable, and you're prolonging the inevitable of death of everyone by not having a culture and a species which is in balance and in homeostasis with its environment. So like we're exemplifying that shit right now. Like if we keep going down the path that we're going, we ain't gonna have to worry about a lot of shit because there ain't gonna be shit to worry about. Like we'll have used and burned and whatever everything. We'll just have emptied the planet out of resources. Like literally, just
Dude,
use
I'm not
everything
worried
out.
about that. Once the COVID vaccine starts turning everybody into zombies, I'm not even worried.
Well, shit, that's what I'm saying. I mean, something like
The
that.
fuck? I'm
Something
sitting
like
here in the background downloading something, and all I hear is when the COVID vaccine turns everybody into zombies. Fucking from J1.
hey, look, man.
No, man, they just sterilized the earth, man.
Oh my god.
Have you ever seen the movie 28 Days Later?
Yes.
Probably, yeah.
Shit, I Am
watch
Legend
all
is
those.
literally.
There you go. I am Legend.
I Am
Perfect
Legend is
I Am
example.
literally
Legend. There's
based
another
on.
one, right? They think they had a cure for cancer.
Yeah, and then they inject motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh
28
shit.
days later, they were doing experiments with monkeys and stuff like that for freaking treating anger issues and stuff like that.
Yeah,
It
they
went bad quick.
treated them all right. That's what I'm saying, and I think that there's more truth to that shit than people understand. Like, we're going to open Pandora's box, playing with this shit, playing with people's genetic. We're gonna. How do we know that some of this shit that we're gonna infect someone with won't turn them into something that we can't kill? That's what I'm saying. Because you have no idea what the side effects or any of this shit is until
That's the
people
point of
start
science. You
exemplifying
just
it.
fuck with shit.
Yeah, we're playing with shit at this point.
Yeah, but that's so. Like the whole reason, like I
mean,
hit any of this stuff, right? The only reason I hit any of that kind of stuff and started bringing up that craziness talk and all that, because that's exactly what they did to Isaiah Bradley.
Look, they have done it several times. Tuskegee experiment. I mean, they've.
Oh, dude, they were
they
giving
flat
LSD
out-
to soldiers back in the '60s
Yeah,
on a regular. I mean,
That's what I'm
that shit's
saying. They
real.
flat out have told people let's just take the U.S. government. Let's not take everyone around the world throughout history, but let's just take the government and country that we're a part of. They've openly came out and said multiple times that they've done blatant, vast human experiments. So, like, you think that with this shot, you think that shit ain't an experiment? You think they ain't just like, hey, let's just see what happens? If half of you motherfuckers turn into mutants or whatever the fuck, oh shit, well, we won't try that again. They don't give.
We just turned AMKM's channel into Hydra's channel.
Oh,
Literally,
shit.
I was talking to my wife right now. I was like, I do not know what the fuck is going on right now.
Hey,
That's
look,
okay.
all
But
I'm
that's
saying
the kind
is
of
that
undertones that they did with Isaiah Bradley.
Fruit punch.
I mean,
all
they
of this
did
shit-
everything you could think of, picked, prodded, poked, sucked blood out of him, freaking did all sorts of crazy experiments on him. Why do you think he was so angry and so full of hate and rage towards the U.S. government? Why? Because they sanctioned all of that stuff against him for 30
all I'm
years.
telling you is that when they keep shoving shit down your throat, there's a reason why. Like when they're on TV, be like, hey, when they got celebrities trying to sell you something, like endorse it. Think about it. Shit that's actually anything that's good in life, right? Don't really need a lot of advertisement. Don't need a lot of like that Me Too fucking mobism mentality because it just naturally attracts shit. You don't need to sell it. There's something wrong with some shit anytime they got to oversell it. That's how you know that there's something. When motherfuckers got to go up in front of you, like it's kind of like when we have our kids, right? They came out and basically treated everyone like children because they did the same shit that we do to our kids. When we go like to take our kids to the doctor and we want them to do some shit that is kind of scary for them and whatever, we try to make it. We get up there and be like, hey, watch us get the shot. Watch us do it. Watch us, like, because we're trying to take the fear out of it for them. But really, it ain't really changing whatever the fuck it is. We're just trying to sell it to them. So, like, that's what they were doing with all these motherfuckers, like famous people coming out and showing you, hey, look, I'm getting the stab. You should get it too. Like as if them being a celebrity protects them from something mutating them or whatever the fuck.
Dude,
like,
they even called it the Fauci ouchie.
That's what I'm saying. So like, but that's how ego, that like people's pride and ego and shit and their position and power, they think that they're like immune to shit, meaning like they think they're immune to something negatively, some negative outcome from this shit.
But here's the thing: that's you actually believing that they're getting that real thing, and not just.
I'm just saying. No, I believe that half
for it.
of them are. I believe half of them are. Half of them probably ain't. But the ones that are, like I'm saying, they think that I got enough money. I could do whatever. Why they believe the Kool-Aid shit too? Like why would they? They're like, why would they kill me? I'm famous. Think about what would happen if they killed me and they actually gave me some shit that killed me. Like,
All right, I'm gonna reel us back together before y'all go too far off the walls.
That wasn't too crazy, man. A lot of it was
I said before y'all go too crazy. So we have 2 exclusives that are coming up. One with Meta and ourselves, and then so that one's going to be Electric Black. So that's going to be our finalized cover, right, Meta?
yes, sir. That's what
this one?
that's what word on the streets is.
All right. So this is going to be our Electric Black #1.
Sorry.
#1 second print exclusive that will be going on pre-sale shortly. Once we finalize the print count with Scout, that project will be all set to go. So if you guys are interested, obviously you guys can hit us up, and we'll get you taken care of with that and on the list. And then we plan on doing expedited shipping on those. So we plan on getting it done in a week for everyone that hit the pre-sales. Plan on getting it done within the week of release. That's for Electric Black. The second one we have Tales Told and Techno Horror. This is Poser and our exclusive. So this is going to be the trade dress.
Big Papa has arrived.
Oh my god! And then we also have a blue virgin and
Noise.
a red virgin. So
I'm getting that blue, son.
yeah. So we will have multiple options for this one as far as like a trio. We'll have the 2 virgins by itself. We'll have the trade and a virgin by itself. And then I believe if once we start pre-sales on our webpage, the first 50 people to purchase the book will get a print signed by the artist Nate Johnson.
Noise.
So
and Kevin, the person who drew the Electric Black cover, his name is
what's up, VK?
Vincenzo Riccardi.
Yeah, I try to not to like as Cam would say, I try not to butcher their name.
Butcher the man's name, but man, he does some super fire work, man. I was just showing J1 his last 1 in 25, man. It's selling for like $100 or $100, wasn't it, J1?
Oh yeah, dude, it's freaking up there.
So
man. So yeah, so both projects will be on our website as soon as everything is fully finalized. We'll have everything up there for you guys, and you guys are able to purchase it from our website. And let's see, we have crossover #7. So you know that we've been following crossover since issue #1. One of the biggest things is Donny Cates isn't writing 7 or 8, and I don't think he's gonna write 9. I haven't got any information about 9. But we will be doing an exclusive for issue 7. I hate that I don't know how to pronunciate his name. He did Aliens. Let me see if I could pull up his page. any of the panel members can get his name right, then just tell me how to say it.
Yeah, Harry Sear, he does got a super sick. He's got a sick. The one I showed J1, I can't even remember the fucking name of it, dude. The one he just came out with.
Oh, the artist that did the cover for us.
Yeah, I'm about to. He just came out.
So this is the artist that's going to do crossover number 7 for us as of right now. We've already been in contact with him. He is working on doing the exclusive for us.
The guy's name is Chip Zdarsky.
Yeah, Chip Zdarsky is the writer for issue number 7 and 8 so far that we know of. So Stefan is going to be doing our crossover number 7 exclusive.
Stefan Escovia, right?
Yeah, see, I told you J1 probably could get it right. He's done Hellions. He's done a lot of let's see, Hellions, X-Men, Action Comics. He's done some stuff with Todd McFarlane himself. So it should be really, really interesting to see what he comes up with. KM, if I missed anything, want to let me know now that he's here.
Nah, yes, hit it on the money. I was gonna touch on the little thing that you guys were talking about earlier. So I was like,
he's gonna hit the rewind button. In other words,
shit.
Series. Mine is kind of like similar into that one. I mean, like we shouldn't be eating 31 artificial flavors of fucking pineapple. I mean, once we're getting into a gazillion artificial flavors, there's something wrong with us. You know what I mean? So I think we're taking it back to.
I tried to reel us back in, and then he went back.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Oh my
because,
God.
I mean, I think we've gone too far out there. We've basically not eating real food anymore, guys. There's a shortage of food. There's a shortage of this. There's too much trash. And that was my 2 cents. I'm not saying that, man, it was 100% man-made, but I'm just saying, like, it just felt funny that out of nowhere we get hit with a pandemic like that. So, yeah, it sucked for a lot of people.
Yeah, but the government screwed up because,
Yeah, that's why. I mean, I wasn't
really
like
drop numbers the way they wanted it to.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I wasn't high-fiving motherfuckers like Hydra was. I kept my hands to myself. But
why y'all gotta bring him my boy Hydra? Y'all, although y'all know that he's in witness protection and shit.
Me and Walker having bets on the side. Me and Walker having bets on the side. So we are like, either he got locked up, there's an APP out for him, or he got COVID the second time, or.
Hey, I think all of the above happened, Miguel.
Yeah.
Or he went and clapped some cheeks and he hasn't gotten out of that.
I think he clapped some cheeks, got to COVID part 2. Because of that, he went on a killing spree, and now he is in the witness protection program. So
you motherfuckers is savages.
You never know, man. The man is a lunatic.
So the other thing that I was going to bring up, I just needed a few more moments. I was gonna present a cover that could have been something, but
what happened?
We'll say Black Mask is.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, the Black Mask that went down in flames because them fuckers don't ever answer.
They're jerks. Yeah. I don't like them.
Oh, is that the one you? Is that the one that you kind of made a? Kind of. Like
I mean, I think multiple one. I had a cover already made up for that, and I think
I'll present the cover. That
it's badass.
I
think that cover is fucking badass.
Yeah, cover? Black Mask.
What cover? Oh, the one for Meta?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we had multiple people doing covers for that.
So I had one. It was supposed to be for an exclusive with J1.
Go ahead and show it. It's sick.
You seen the finalized?
Yeah, you sent it to me. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh well.
I know. Oh, it's
And that went down the drain, Dave?
they went
Yeah.
down the drain. So there was various versions that we could have done. There was this one that we could have did. There was okay, it loaded. There's this one that we could have done. There was a black and white
Yep.
that we
that's
could have done,
I like that one a lot.
and then my favorite was this one
Yeah, the black and white with the color
with the,
splash.
with the
Okay.
color splash in the background. So that was supposed to be an exclusive done with Black Mask for God Killers,
Yep.
but that went down the drain due to Black Mask itself.
Yeah, and we
Cover
were supposed to do
everything.
one for
We were supposed to do White number
White.
one. That project also went down the drain because of Black Mask. Everything was done, set in stone, ready to go.
Did you show him the cover for that one?
No, I didn't even get a chance to see it.
Hold on, I think I got it. Hold on, I'll send
Yeah.
it to you while we're doing the show. Hold on.
So
Black Mask. Fuck them.
I mean, if they ever do contact us, I mean, they contact us. But that cover, in my opinion, was sick, and I think it had so much more potential to be a good cover. But fortunately, we still got something done, and we were able to get this project done with Nate Johnson. So,
Oh, hey, I have an idea. If we
What's up?
ever do get a deal done with Black Mask and they
Mhm.
get the print done,
Mhm.
we should call them and cancel it.
Yeah, I agree. I think
Nice.
you should
my
get,
god!
you should get them all hype and then be like, you know what, bro? Nah, never
Never
mind.
mind.
Yeah, we changed our minds about that. I'm real sorry.
You changed
and then
your
don't
minds,
ever
bro.
talk to them. Don't ever
You guys
contact them.
took
Oh,
too
God.
damn long, and yeah, we're just gonna go move in a different direction. But thank you.
What up, Big Flavor?
Partially, like I don't blame Black Mask at the same time because
Man, what-
they're small. You guys have to realize, we're in a pandemic. Okay, so all these motherfuckers are probably working from home.
I'm gonna need you to stop capping for them, Am.
I'm not capping. I'm just saying they are a small business. So
we own small businesses, but somehow we make it work.
yeah, you're right. And
So I don't want to hear that. That's bullshit. They got one job: answer the
Yeah.
phone. How hard is it for us to do a fucking? Let's be honest, bro. And if anything, they hurting themselves because each exclusive that we don't do for them is less promotion, less everything for them. That's dumb on their part. Like it's just
Yeah.
it's not smart.
Oh, remember the book that everyone rejected? Allison and the Leatherlands.
Yes.
Number 1 sold out on Diamond.
Thank
That's
you.
because they only made 100 of them.
I was trying to have Picky do that, but
Yeah. Miguel was trying to do that one.
No. I know, but everyone rejected it. They were like, I don't like the storyline. It doesn't add up.
God Killer was
it
way
ain't
better
that it didn't
storyline
add
than
up
that
for
one.
me.
God
It was-
Killer was a sick book. I read it.
Absolutely.
Before
I'm
you
still
all-
gonna get it.
jump
I
into
got to read it.
bullshit.
Oh
Big
my
Speed,
God.
we're still going ahead, man. I'll try to get in contact with you in the next 2 weeks, brother. To see how you can help us
Hey,
out
Am,
on,
I sent it to you on email.
on one of these exclusives, brother. We were so serious to work with you. We weren't playing Mr. Bixby. That's why we were talking about this today, so you guys can have an idea that we really want to work with the community, and we want to get involved and work with everyone that we know and that take this serious. And
Well, that's what I was reaching out to.
Wait, you were finalized with this one,
that one. Yeah, that was the one.
or that was
that we
the
were
concept idea?
Yeah, for that one.
Okay.
That was Sun, whatever her name was, going to do that one. Sun Zoo. Oh wait, Zoo or whatever her name is. But what I was going to say about Kevin Bixby was that I was going to start redoing that like Comic-Con show. So I wanted to have a bunch of artists on like Bixby and Tricky and shit where we're not selling like books, but we're more just like focusing on their artwork and their shit like that. So yeah, that was the concept idea for our Black Mask White or whatever the fuck. That was gonna be sick.
That would have been another all black cover.
Yeah, that one would
You know,
have.
I really, really like the concept of all black covers. Like, if you really think about it, this is another like black cover that has a.
Shit, our Electric Black is a black cover.
That's going to be a black cover also. So there's so many black covers. And
So just because you said that, I'm doing a white cover next.
go ahead if you want to do a white background.
I'm just
by all means. So, but then again, if you do a white cover, it is harder to keep it clean.
It is, dude. That's.
It's harder than actual black cover to keep it clean.
Yeah, black covers. You just got to make sure you handle them properly.
Bixby said, "I mean."
Bet, man. So I'll line up something. I'm just trying to knock some other shit off my plate, man, before I go adding some more shit back on it. So I'm trying to finish this white paper and this other shit I got going on, some behind the scenes. And as soon as that shit's completed, boom, I'll move into the next phase and we'll start doing that Comic-Con show.
I mean, next is to revamp on J1's project. So once we can find a project and he picks a book.
Yeah, then that'll be coming out too. Plus, we're coming out with the group project and crossover. So, I mean, we got a lot of shit going on right now. Plus, we got some other shit that we working on like behind the scenes that we can't even talk about. Like, so we got other shit that is just, you know what I'm saying? So you got to be security level like 12 and shit. I don't know.
Oh man.
But barring that, man, like I'm saying, it's gonna be an exciting rest of the year, man. For the community. We got a lot of shit. What about we ain't even said shit that we ain't figured out what we're doing yet. Like,
my apologies. Cam, we are doing another exclusive on top of these ones that I mentioned, right?
He's in the witness protection program too. I think he got murdered.
Oh, what was it?
We are doing another exclusive besides the ones that I mentioned, right?
Well, we're still trying to finalize Ice Cream Man. And
oh yeah, my bad. Ice Cream Man number 25. Trying to finalize it with the artist. So once
and
we
then
find
right
the
after
artist,
that, that's when I was trying to get in working with Mr. Bixby.
yes, sir. On an IDW.
That or wherever he felt like jumping in. I wanted to talk with him on the background. We can go on a nice little talk, Kevin, whenever you have a chance.
Well, don't make it seem like a lunch date.
Well, man, nice. Little business talk. But yeah, all around. I mean, this is something like it'll take more than like 5 minutes to talk because it's a hard project. Well, anyways, before I get into more information, I do want to give a shout out to Marvelous Comics, man. With the dudes, Tori, Captain Comics, their community that's growing. Weapon X was over there. Rhythm. There was a bunch of people over there, man, and we were having a good time, dude. It was a blast, dude. So if you guys want to sub Marvelous Comics, man, this dude is awesome. He has like a trivia kind of like slash game, but this one was an all-out slab auction that I just stumbled on yesterday. Won me some good slabs, man. And one of the things that I wanted to talk about that, man, there was we were having fun. We were buying books, and the guy had nothing but CBCS books, and there was slabs.
We were going back and forth with this one.
So one of the points that I remember we were talking about CGC and yada yada yada, how they dictate the market. I saw a Magic number 4 9.8 go yesterday for $400. That's facts, guys. So I know that it's true, but we the community do bring the market. So a book at a 9.8 is a fabulous book.
To touch base on what we talked about prior. Now we have something else to touch base on. it's not only the fact of all the things that we named last time, but now you can add to the list of the price increase and the changes in the membership.
Well, yeah, what I was saying, if you want that 9.8, it doesn't matter. That CBCS,
That
No,
was
but
exactly
where I'm touching bases, the community is therefore now
starting to
technically
open
what
their
I'll call
eyes to what I was saying.
obligated in a sense to find another source, a secure source of grading because CGC is getting out of hand in a sense because people flourish and make money off of CGC, so they take that as the upper hand and it kind of manipulate the market in a sense
Yes.
by increasing their prices to maximize instead of keeping it the way it is, or because they're making money already, because the last time that we checked they were receiving about 5,000 entries a day. So just think about that.
no, yeah. And I just wanted to give it a good shout out, man. Books are books, and if they're a high grade, they're a high grade. At the end, he threw the first appearance of ISIS on that New
So
52 run, and
now
to bullshit you not, man, me and the comic book G Spot went at it, and I really wanted that book, and I lost it to him because it didn't matter to me. It was a 9.8, and I knew it was a high grade book. So, you guys, it's really like when the when you, one of the things that I really got to that I really got was understanding as we were bidding. Yes, it didn't matter. Like if you wanted that book,
you
at
wanted the
one
book.
point it didn't care if you saw the CGC label on it. If you wanted it, there was people there that were going to get that book. So again, it is true. The community is the one that dictates the market. We are the ones. So
So now to kind of answer Kevin Bixby's question, CBCS, we have our trials and tribulations with CBS as far as their cases.
J1 can tell you
J1.
a story about that.
J1. Now EGS is a fairly new company which Meta is partnered with. That is one of the partner channels. Um, they have their issues with their cases too, right? That's what I'm thinking. So what were you guys saying about the case?
You can't open their cases like you can. Like there's no way
CBCS.
you'll break the security seal. So I mean, the people's biggest issue with EGS cases is like the way that they look.
Mm.
So
Well, the biggest issue with their cases is they're not their cases. You
yeah,
could
that
buy
they're-
those cases. They're
Yeah.
like cases for, if you want to make your own case, you could do it.
he just does
The
a
deal is
special-
though is yeah, he puts this like security seal on the bottom, and then he puts this tape on the side that, I mean, you could never get that fucking tape off of the case.
Mm.
You're going to destroy the case before you get the tape off of it.
So in reality, if you want, I mean, I don't know. I mean,
basically EGS
that's
has
really
two
tough-
issues.
tough
EGS has
decision.
two issues. They have a third party case and they have a mindshare like market issue, meaning like you were just stating the fact that people have in their mind that if they get it slabbed with CGC that it's more profitable for them. But now CGC is starting to know that too, and they're nickel and diming each of you guys.
Well, now
when
they're
you're trying to
they're
flip these
just taking
books
away from the
because-
community. I mean, that's all it is so they're just eating profit.
Yeah, they know what they're doing. That's why look at the new rules and the
Yeah.
tiers and shit. Look at the max values on the books, on the modern books and shit, dude. They're doing it on purpose. They're limiting
Wait, you
your
still have that
upside.
EGS? Wasn't that one submission of your first order?
Me? Yeah. This. So this is their case.
UV
I mean,
UV protection.
yeah, it's UV protection. These are hinges. These are actually hinges. So like if these black rails go on to hold the case shut, okay, and there's one on the bottom too. You could just easily, if pull these off and open it up if it's your own case, if you're doing it for a display.
Yeah.
But they put this tape on it. I don't know if I can get it.
Yeah, it's like
Gotta
along
go.
the edge.
They put this tape all the way up. Dude, this is some freaking nasty ass tape. I can't remember what it is, but that tape, if you try to pull this off, it'll leave a residue on the case. And the only way to take that residue off of that is to scrape it off or to use like alcohol or something that'll eat the tape, but it'll also eat the case. And then on the bottom they have this, this security tape, the security seal. So if that's broken, it's been it's been tampered with. So I mean,
and then like
case,
I'm saying, Andy's coming out with new cases or have all the UV properties and all that shit. But
yeah, there's on proprietary cases, and that's going to make his product more.
I think that's what's going to make his product by far superior. To like, there will be no other argument as far as.
And he uses the same exact. Oh, there's one other thing. There's one more thing.
And I think the fact that you can get custom.
So you get the COAs.
Yeah, you get this COA from him, but you don't get any grader's notes. I mean, he'll send them to you. They don't have a database where they could actually, put up there and put a number on the put a number on the label, and then you can go to their database and see exactly what that book was.
That would kind of change the game. I mean, if they could essentially create the cases that they need to create to make the change, come up with the database to be able to hold in storage all the submissions.
Yeah, that's their big hang-ups. If they can get and really honestly, man, I think they can make the database. I've even offered to help them with it.
It was part of the reason why some of the shit we were talking about with them with the crypto shit, why I was trying to set that shit up with them, because all of that shit could be integrated and give them like first mover advantage versus the other grading companies, because the other grading companies are still operating in like the last century.
You know what, dude? I would so build their database for them, a website database that's accessible, and they could, people could log in and see what the book is. And he said, yeah, but that's more work for me. I'm like, dude, it's something that you need to do. It makes you more reputable, creates you like you're really on top of things. And I even offered to just do it for him. And I think that in business, a lot of people are tainted and they get afraid of people saying that they would help them. And I would help them 100% because I hate CGC so much. Yeah.
What up, comic fam?
What's up? What the deuce?
What's up?
What's up, dudes?
Going on?
It's Deuce.
Yeah, man. Hey, I was telling everybody about that crazy auction, man, last night, dude. It was awesome, dude. Haven't had a fun time like that in a minute, bro.
Yeah, man. Marvelous does a good job, and it's funny. It's not always like that. It's not always, a gang of slabs. That just happened to be like a big slab auction they decided to do, and promoted it for a couple of weeks. And there was a pretty good turnout. But I mean, he's got other stuff. Mostly it's just raw stuff, and it's kind of random. But that was definitely a lot of fun, man.
And all the covers, dude, were fire, dude, that he was doing, dude. He like literally went after like a lot of like some smart books, like keys, and then covers. And me and you were battling for a cover that had nothing to do with a key or anything, but it was just a sick ass cover.
There were a couple of those like that, and there was a couple that I just left alone because I was like, okay, I've got a budget, I can't go too crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, Am was over here, and he was at work, so I was able to get away with it without him complaining too much. I was like, just hear the notifications. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
I didn't say a word, man. I didn't say a word. I was just like, man, run with it, go with it, baby. Do what you do.
That was good, man. It was a good time, though. Man, that's I was also your community over there is really fun, bro.
Oh, for
And
real?
yeah, man, it was jokes, man. I remember I took a book from Weapon, and he's all like, "Nah, Marvelous, we don't know this AM guy. He's just bad." Oh man, it was good times, man.
What was funny is like, people were asking like, who's that? I was like, oh, he's good, man. Don't spare it. They're legit. They're legit.
Well, I know I felt bad because I came in there dropping 40s and 50s and shit, but I was like, I really wanted some of the books, and I hope they don't think I'm over here just being mean and shit.
No, man. Not at all. Like I said, if you want it, you chase it. That's it. That's the game,
No, yeah, brother. What did you feel, Deuce, on the whole finale?
Don't get Cam started on spending money with the Deuce. I blame you.
Hey, like I don't do it too,
That's why we can't have nice things, man. Why Mike can't have nice
why we
things.
end up having nice books, though, is usually how it goes,
Hey, man. How's that? All right.
I like the finale. I'm kind of curious. Like, I feel like there's a lot of ways it could have gone. You know what I mean? But I'm really now curious to see like if they're going to try to tie in anything to any more movies in between, or you know what I'm saying, into the next shows. Because, like I said, I felt like there were a lot of gaps that could go, especially with because I feel like Zemo didn't necessarily destroy all those vials. Like I know he stomped on a bunch of them, and Walker found one and did the whole injection thing. But I'm like, I got a feeling Zemo's shady, man. I got a feeling that he didn't really just destroy them all. You know what I mean?
He probably has his own stash.
That it could be either that or some other kind of development, or he's even taken one to modify it further. You know what I mean? Because that's just who Zemo always was. So
Yeah, and then I had a question for y'all since you guys bring in these good points. What did you think about Agent Carter though at the end? You think that she is speaking to that Hydra agent chick, or who do you think she's speaking on the phone, bro?
that's a good question. I don't even know. I didn't even really speculate much on that. I just was like, okay, that's interesting. Let's see where they go with it.
Yeah, nice. I'm not sure because I didn't watch that episode, so
there could go a bunch of different directions with that. I just wasn't really sure. I was like, that's a kind of a cool way to end it though, because like it's a nice little cliffhanger, like they always do.
Yeah, but she was talking about weapons, so.
Well, yeah, but everybody's in that game though. You know what I mean?
I wonder if it was Leviathan, because for some reason that's kind of where the show's going because of Madam Hydra or Lady Hydra, whatever her name is. She actually was an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. that was doing espionage for Hydra.
Yeah,
that was actually doing espionage for Leviathan.
Right.
So it kind of makes you wonder if that's the journey that they're going down.
Well, and you got other agencies too that popped up kind of later that were kind of all in the background too, like the AIM program, and there was a bunch of other different like spin-offs of even that. They were like deep cover kind of espionage / weapon development companies too. You know what I mean? Like kind of like what you saw like it, in some of the New Mutants movie too, like the Essex Corporation. You know who Essex is, right? That's Sinister.
Yeah.
So Nathaniel Essex is Mr. Sinister, bro. So there's a lot of like things because he was into that kind of stuff too, like developing mutants and creating weapons, and like there's a lot of different ways this could go, and I'm interested.
Well, Mr. Sinister's always been that guy that fucking always wants to get like DNA of Jean and Cyclops, right?
Well, he's always trying to get DNA from all kind of different people and mess
all
with
kinds
it.
of mutants, yeah.
Because it's all about cross mutation, and like he's really just about exploitation of whatever he can get his hands on, and making something better and more improved. And again, he's super ridiculously rich and always has been, but he's also huge into the science world, and a corporation too, and hides behind a bunch of different fronts and does all kinds of different experimental crap. Like I wouldn't be surprised if somehow he was tied to Hydra once upon a time back in the day. You know what I mean?
I wonder if they're setting up for also like an AVX, Avengers versus X-Men.
Could be. I'm very curious to see if what rights get changed over because Sony still has Spider-Man and X-Men, and we'll see how that. But there have been rumors. Somebody put up the other day something about how Daredevil, Luke Cage, and Jessica Jones are going to somehow tie back into the MCU and not be part of the canon from their shows. So we'll see how that even shakes out if it even happens. But there are rumors about that too.
Bueller.
Yeah, I don't think Bueller's not here, man.
He's over there talking.
So what all I was going to say, man, is I think that I don't think they can do AV X-Men because of the whole way the Endgame ended.
You can still have it because they rewrite everything different. And but you're right. It might not happen that way, but we might still get it in a different version. Just like I don't know. Did everybody watch the Mortal Kombat movie?
I liked it. I saw it. I liked it.
Okay,
I was on the fence, man. It was some parts I liked, but some of it I was like,
yeah, for what it was, I liked it. But.
I liked some of it, but what I didn't like, and what I'm going to get into the part that I didn't like, was that they went so far away from the mythos that it just didn't make a lot of sense to a guy that's been reading and what to do. Like if you played any Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis Mortal Kombat, or if you even played on that first PlayStation or PlayStation 2 Mortal Kombat, you would love to read the outcome. Well, I did. I would love to read the outcome of each, winner, and like from Earthrealm or Outworld or yada yada yada, right? And each one had their own little, if they would win or whatnot, or they have the little before the game they would have where they would come from, their story and whatnot. And a lot of these people didn't have the original background story, and that's what really. The characters were there. The guys were there. I didn't really care. I thought the acting was all right. I really didn't care that they didn't have any a lot of big name people. But I really enjoyed the movie because it was all right. But I just felt that the mythos was left out. Like I wouldn't mind like them using who was that guy that really tricked Scorpion into the fuck is his name? That one sorcerer dude.
Shang Tsung.
No, the one that tricked him though, the one that puts himself with the pale skin. Get that dude's name. Anyways, he's the one that tricked Scorpion into believing it was Sub-Zero. Quan Chi, I think it was Quan Chi who tricked him into believing it was all the Lin Kuei that killed his people and shit. And in reality, it was Quan Chi that did it. I didn't mind that because, that would have, kept some of the original mythos on it. And then, Sub-Zero is a cool-ass character, but to have the whole background set on just Sub-Zero, I think it left out Smoke. They left out, like they could have done a better version of Reptile. I
think Cole is going to end up becoming one of those other characters. Spoiler alert. Sorry if you don't know who Cole is.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
I think Cole's going to end up becoming like Cyrax or one of them,
Nah, and then the way that Goro went out, and then we didn't even get to see any tournament battles. Like, that's what I really thought. But the rest of it was sick though. The side effects and the Raiden was all right. I thought he was all right. But other than that, and then Shang Tsung really did nothing but walk around and just appear in smoke.
Yeah.
And he only
yeah, he sucked the one soul, and that was kind of cool looking, the way they did that effect.
Oh, hell yeah. They should have had more of that, man.
Other than that, though, he was kind of like, meh.
Yep. Melina was doing more action than his ass, dude.
Why did they make... And look how they made I don't know, man. Like I'm saying, I was on the fence. I think kids would like it more than adults, and people like us that are older that remember like the games and even the original movies. It wasn't that good of. I even think the older movies were better than this one. So
I don't disagree with that at all. I think the effects have come a long way.
yeah, I think the effects in this movie were better, but like it was more cheesy. It was a lot of shit that was like kind of cringy to me in this movie.
You go back and look at the old Goro dude. It looked terrible.
Yeah, so like if we could put Goro from the new one and the old one, boom.
Oh, for real.
Just but that part. But like Jax, I think they fucked up with Jax. They fucked up with. They did okay with Sonya. Kano was okay. They made what's his name, Kung Lao, seem like a bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man. It was a lot of characters that I was
Liu Kang just wasn't bringing it to me, dude. And Liu Kang is one of Earthrealm's finest.
Yeah, Liu Kang seemed weird.
He was just bringing nothing but weak kicks and weak blasts, and I mean at the end he did the dragon shit, but I mean like it had to put Kung Lao to die. Like I mean like okay, if you were gonna do that,
it was suspect.
You had to base your story on give more of a background story to Liu Kang. You know, I mean I don't know. It's because what the deuce? I don't want to be judgmental either. I'm 36 years old. How old are you, brother?
I'm older than you are.
Okay. So I just want to know because you remember the original Mortal Kombat games.
That's why I used to play it. I used to play it on the stand-up arcades, man. Like when that.
So did I.
Man, after a football game, a basketball tournament.
What the deuce? Are you cat old?
Oh my god.
What?
No, nobody's that old.
I don't think anybody like. We already got the bull growing stories from J1 and Cat 60 and shit.
Wait. Hey, do you think it was coincidence that they pulled their growings at the same time?
Both of them.
What were you guys doing?
I was playing all the OG stand-up games, man, and that was the most fun. You know, I thought those games were even far better than some of the console games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
And there's, because you had to be a lot more coordinated. You've got with original Street Fighter, you had more buttons, and then you have a controller, but I mean, as a stand-up game, like you've got to be more coordinated, especially with like when Street Fighter 2 came out. Like the combination of buttons and the way that you had to do like the certain things with the joystick to like make the powers go off. Like it was a different set of rules. You know what I mean?
Man, we was bringing it back then in the arcade, taking everybody's quarters.
You got to be quick.
You hit on something, Deuce, because it was harder to do moves and combos standing up than it is sitting down on a console.
By far.
Like, my kids can do the fucking moves, bro. And back then, dude, it took a while to just get, you know what I mean, to get yourself to really, like, master a character. You really have to really know the steps, like, back, forward, down, shit. You know what I mean? Like, how long were the fatalities, bro? You would go down, ups, like AB, down, forward, C something.
Yeah.
It was, and then fatality, dude. Back then, we were bringing it, bro.
How many of you guys remember Killer Instinct?
Up, down,
oh,
left,
yeah, baby.
I played Killer Instinct so much that I got mad.
Do you ladies want to sell books or continue talking?
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I don't care.
Kill it.
Killer Instinct, dude. That game, I got to the point where I would play, and I played the skeleton dude. I can't remember his name now. It's someone long ago, but I used to challenge my buddies. They'd be like, "Oh, I'll kick your ass at Killer Instinct." I was like, "Okay, bring it." I would pull off like the 132 combo, game over in 3 seconds. They'd drop the joystick and be like, "Okay, fuck you."
Killer Instinct.
But that game was so cool, though. That game was so cool because you had combo breakers too, right? So you could actually break somebody's combo and get out of whatever they were trying to do to you.
Yeah, man. Who was the one that started doing grappling? It was Tekken, right? That did the whole grappling shit. They would just grab you and fucking throw you behind their back. I think it was Tekken. But yeah, you're right. Killer Instinct was the first one that broke the fucking combo, man. That shit was sick, dude.
Combo.
Mortal Kombat picked that shit up like at Mortal Kombat 3.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
but
they
see,
did.
Mortal Kombat started the whole like post game, like finishing moves, all that shit.
No,
they
that whole
definitely
team
started
was
finishing
awesome,
moves.
dude. That whole team was it whole Midway the whole time? My bad. That whole team was awesome from the '90s, bro. I gotta admit.
Yep.
Hell
All right.
yeah, Capcom for the win, bro.
Yeah,
Cat
Capcom's
60.
definitely Street Fighter.
Which one did you play, Cat? Don't come over here with Mrs. Pac-Man.
Cat 60 played video games on a chalkboard, so
Cat played Pong on a Commodore 64.
You could have said a 1600, man.
yeah, I had a ColecoVision, so
Ooh, Coleco.
I had a Commodore 64. I won't lie.
I had an Atari too. Yeah, 1600.
Yeah, I had an Atari.
Atari,
I didn't get Atari. I didn't get
Meta,
Atari.
you got anything before we head over to the auction that you want to drop on the community?
Yeah, man. Don't forget to tip your waitress. Make sure you guys are staying tuned. Make sure you guys are hitting that bell notification. And besides that, man, don't be a bum.
Hey, man, you ready for next week?
Bum, stickity bum, huh?
I'm always ready, man. Shit, I stay ready like Freddy. Spaghetti.
Why are you ready for next week? What are we talking about next week?
Man, we got a big book coming on Wednesday. Shit, we about to do a big giveaway tomorrow because y'all been bringing it and the chat been bringing it. So.
No, that's not what I said. I said next Sunday.
Oh, I don't know, man. I mean, I can't keep up, man.
You're a bum.
I guess I was away.
Yeah, you were. We're going to be talking about crossover number 6, Donnie Cates' last book on crossover. Quote
Yes, we
And
are.
we're gonna find out if it was a done deal, or we're gonna get the first cameo, or we're gonna get the first appearance, or we're gonna get the actual.
We're gonna find
thing.
out. We're gonna find out if we got rug pulled.
What is big about crossover number 6 that Donnie Cates was talking about? It is finally here, and we'll be talking about it on Sunday.
That's right. But besides that, you know what I'm saying? Same bat time, same bat channel. Don't be a hater. Be an innovator and participator. We'll see y'all. You bums.
Hey, I heard you say same toilet. I mean, same shit, different toilet.
Is Big
AM
Baby
saying it can be your toilet. All I got.
Big Baby's still gone? He hasn't said nothing all day.
I just came back as I heard.
Shit. What?
It's a goddamn shame.
I had to go do some BS.
Where can the community find you, my brother? You missed the whole show.
Not on the show, obviously.
Yeah, Mr. Blink. Hey, yeah, Mr. No Name Blink, man.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
None.
Yeah, I'll be on. I'll be doing some YouTube this week. Got some big books in today, and yeah, that's really it.
Are you joining us in the auction, sir?
As long, yes, I will this time.
Damn, Big Baby sound like
I will be there.
Big Baby sound like he don't put out, man.
Y'all fired. Yeah, Big Baby, you're on my list, man. You coming?
You know, Donnie,
shit, he on your list?
You know, Donnie Cates' signature is like a greater than sign, a less than sign, and then a slash, and that's it.
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness!
J1, what you got for me, brother?
Broken promises and shattered dreams.
Oh shit! Again?
You know it, brother.
Not like
and
this.
I will be on the auction.
Will you?
Yeah, I think.
What
as long as you send him the link, right?
I think I'm in the backstage all there already.
Oh shit!
See, look, wait, J1. I just want to point out to you. Do you see how he like asked Big Baby, and then when you said that you was on it, he said, "Are you?"
I know. It's okay.
J1 knows I love him, man.
The fucking shade, the audacity of these people.
Yeah, man.
But I have some crazy stuff coming all this week. And I think I'm going to hit you up to do a mass unboxing, sir.
All right, sounds good. Hey, you know where we do mass unboxings from CGC and all crazy things here on AMKM's YouTube channel. So I'm always down for it, brother.
There's
Wait,
CGC.
is it
There's
this
local pickups. There's some other stuff from other people.
Is it this week?
Uh-huh.
Oh, shit. Hey, by all means, hit me up.
It'll probably be the end of the week, but yeah.
Thursday?
If that one thing that I won comes in, I want to open it too. So.
Okay. Thursday.
Are we talking about Eastern?
Thursday or Friday? Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout. What you got, bro? You ain't got nothing. All right.
Oh, nothing. I was just putting some top.
Oh man, not like this.
What the deuce? What you got? Anything you want to drop on the community? Where can we find you next, brother?
Oh, I'm always jumping around. I'm in auctions all the time. I hop into live streams. I do all kinds of stuff. You got to get a logo, man. This whole ghost thing is just not working for me.
Hey, man, I like the ghost, but I love to see a logo of you too. Man. So
I got to design something. I got skills. I just got to put something out there.
So you know how we do it. We do it every Sunday. Well, pretty much every Sunday, besides like holidays and special events and different things like that. But for the most part, we're here almost every Sunday talking about comics and apparently conspiracies.
Comic conspiracies, man.
But
conspiracy.
But what I always say is, if you haven't been on Metas on a Wednesday, I believe this week is the week that you got to tune in to the end.
Yeah, man, we about to go crazy, man.
I believe it's going to be off the chain, off the walls. And
off the cheesy.
I don't think if you miss it, you're going to regret it. I'm going to say it like that.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Man, I think I'm already booked.
And then if you don't regret it, and if you show up, we'll just blame Cam.
And then based on how Wednesday goes, Friday gonna be even more bananas because
man.
I mean, we got some big shit lined up this week. We're gonna close out this month with a bang, so you guys better have your seatbelts on.
So yeah, so you know that we got 2 exclusives dropping in the month of June. Your book comes out in June, right?
Yeah, man, I forgot. Like I'm saying, I got amnesia. I'm getting old, so
yeah. So
I gotta have my people talk to what I'm saying, your people, and then have them talk to them other people.
Shit. So we got 2 books that look like they're gonna drop out in June. So you don't want to miss out on that. They should be on pre-sale before the 1st. I promise. But without further ado, I'm not gonna hold this up any longer, and we're gonna go ahead and move on over to comic book posers.
And by the way, Deuce. By the way, Deuce, if you ever want to join us on a serious note,
yeah, man, hit us up.
Book,
slide
man.
those DMs, man. Just no dick pics, no.
Oh man, join us tonight, man. Come
Cat
sell
60
it.
takes.
Yo,
all dick pics go to Cat 60.
Hey, listen. If you come and sell with us tonight, I'm gonna give you this very clean logo that I have here.
I don't even want to know. Let me guess. It's the poop emoji, right? Get out of here.
I just changed
always
it.
got Tricky. That's so disrespectful to Parker. I mean, if Tricky was a big
I'm going to end it here before we go off of the walls. Let's get the auction started and let's not hold us up any longer.
Okay, all right, I love you guys, man. Hey, good luck at the auction and shit.
6. Peace.
All right.
Double AM.
Fuck.